Two clear power players on the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. Welcome to Lafayette, Louisiana and Cajun Field, home of the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Taking on the 21st ranked team, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And they'll kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Takes the handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the defense smothers it for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Nice grab. It's McClellan. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He'll hand it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The game makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Smith. Grab down the middle. It's McClellan. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They mix it up with a run. He breaks free. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Gonna run it. It's Martin. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Second down, they're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Play fake, looking to throw. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second goal. You're going to throw the ball, and the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
And a throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Adds 6 more points to the total. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Daniels. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. And we are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. We'll check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Looking to throw it deep. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, That's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The BAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. The Louisiana offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. That massive play moves it across midfield to the +42. First down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Past the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left side. He's wide open. Look out. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Cut quickly. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana. So we're all tied up after that one, but the potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And he knocks it right through. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They're going to run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Smith. Caught over the middle, it's McClellan. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Back to throw again. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. There's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First down here for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Empty set now, 5 wide. That's a design quarterback keeper. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down. We're going to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
The Raging Cajuns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught on a comeback route. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Raging Cajuns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. They'll go for it on 4th down, likely the final play of the first half. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Raging Cajuns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And they get the second half started with the running play. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking to throw. It's Smith. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
1st and goal for the offense. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here's the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Now they're running on the toss. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The RPO caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. QB keeper all the way. Fighting off the defender. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
He's running out of time here. That is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now,
the catch is made for a huge pickup. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Ball handed off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. Nowhere to run up the middle. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Crucial. Third down play coming up. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do you try to go through the air again?
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the 1st down at the 47.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Muscles past the defender. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working. The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Dropping back, it's Smith. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. As the 1st down is still going. He's in the clear. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the extra point was up and good. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? And it falls incomplete. Defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Raging Cajuns bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. The returner is brought down. Gets a start for the next drive. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Trying to find room. It's Martin. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Simon. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Here we go!
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. That's an outstanding throw there by the junior quarterback.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And looking to throw now on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Coming up, second down and goal. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Grinding away with a running game. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's a carry for the fullback. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. To the 45. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.